Yeah. Man, y'all not ready. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop
y'all
playing.
Ain't ready.
Young Obama in the track, and this breaking my heart. I'm waiting on that call where they rip him apart. Them hot wings make you fart when they fly through the dark, and them killers like sharks the way they float through the park. Deep in the dark, deep in the night. Young Obama was a scholar, so it's time to make it right. Hand me them black bandanas, them loud black pipes. 4 tickets on American, it's time to take a flight. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false cases. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal thing, youngin'. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track. They all free basic. We really love the queens. Holding down the kings. Loading hot slings with multiple hot wings. Every ghetto scene hit his heart, hit his spleen in the Chinese store. Put-a-ding. I'm the lord of the wing. Hyena hot wings. Respect my kids and my queen. Hyena hot wings. My fam and my team. Hyena hot wings. My goals and my dreams. On the table with 5 trains, the seal's been cracked. They raping, they purging, they loading up them straps. Jamal know geometry, his brain on his lap. Endorse the final chapter, I know we'll be back. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice. Shorty got 4 in the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies. Bacardi wanna dance, she in love with a bag. Shoot a bloody rag with the triple black jack. Young and body count like that. Turn goons into ass. Talk wigs and mountain bikes. They call it shoot a drag, youngin'. Tap the trap, youngin' just like him. Now's a meeting in the jungle. And Steve's in the den, they chose Rag and Queen. I could still hear him scream. I was stuffed for love. Shooters on 18. Welcome to the 215, it's all live. And welcome to that PHI, it's all nice. Shorty got 4 on the bag, it's all fives. Like teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false cases. Scrambling for food in that train station.
Yeah. Billions. Woo! Here we go. My mic sound good. Always got to check this mic.
Turn up. Testing.
All right, we good.
1 2.
What's up?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah. We'll touch it up a little bit.
I think I'm a little low.
A little bit, Cam, a little bit. We'll touch up a little bit. There we go.
There he is.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
What up, everybody? We thank y'all for tuning in to Billionear Radio. LLNEAR, because the billions are near. I'm your host, Big Arm, the lad with the pad. Over here is my co-host, the star, Lateef Billions. We're the infamous Troll Brothers. We make it do what it do. This is the show to make you laugh.
Make you cry.
Make you mad.
Oh, make you ponder and think.
There it is. But listen, just understand that it's going to be a great show. You know what I mean? Today is episode 42. We thank y'all, 42. You know what I'm saying?
It was just 31.
Yeah, I know, Cam. Episode 42, Cam. Give us that love. You know what I mean? You know, we got to wait for the love to come through. All right, we need them claps, Cam. Need them claps, Cam. Thank you, baby. Episode 42. That's an accomplishment. Hey, all right. We are live on Black Radio right now, baby. You know what I mean? Shoot them up, Cam. Shoot them up. What the gunshots at?
They did already. Little shot 10 people,
You know what
in
I mean?
the intro.
We're going to take y'all to a plane ride. Here we go. We got one of them. It's going to be a plane ride. It's going to be a little rocky, a little turbulence. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a smooth ride. If y'all guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys, doing what y'all do and always be on the channel, just like, comment, subscribe.
And share.
And definitely share. Let everybody know Billionaire Radio is live on Glockware right now. Today's show was sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan. Hey, if you want your brand to be successful, make money. My God, Michael was the one. Why I say that? Because, as you guys like to wear fashion, understand that his company built a lot of those fashion brands you guys like to wear, such as WSC, Hurley, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and guess what? Your boy, Sean John. As you guys sitting in the crib, sitting in the house, watching TV, keep in mind his company Wardrobe Styles, 17 of those shows that you guys are watching. I think it's more than 17, it's 17, but I think it's more. Some of those shows are pretty much NCIS, Chicago, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is All of Us, and all those FBI shows you guys like watching. Keep in mind. That's what he does. He has a network of executives, and they do retail, sports, entertainment, fashion, you name it. He makes it happen. He always come up with a plan, and he sticks to it. How do I know? He built my fashion line. Yeah, it's coming out, but it'll be there soon. Hold tight. Michael Keenan at anoutfitforyou.com, or just go to anoutfitforyou.com. On that note, what we say, episode 42?
Let's get it popping.
You gonna get it popping?
Let's get it popping.
Hey, get your popcorn. You want butter on your popcorn, or you just salt? How you do yours? Butter. Remember when they had that sugar popcorn back in the day?
Colonel?
Yeah, little sugar popcorn, like flavored sugar and all that.
Nah, I ain't like that. I ain't like it, man.
Hey, I'm out of Instagram jail. Hey! I'm still gonna be controversial. I don't care what they say. Yeah. They're gonna put me back in there. It's a lot going on in the news today. One of the scariest things that's going on right now is, your boy Trump is talking about running for re-election.
I know he did a little rally.
He did a whole rally, and they turned out for him.
They call it a tease. It was a tease rally.
They turned out. He wanted to see that he still have it.
Right.
But he's talking about, pretty much if he does win, he's going to pardon the January 6th. People that was charged.
That ran up in the house.
January, he's going to, and they're like, yo, that'd be a problem, to slap in the face for us if that happened. And they said it's like 70 charges supposedly. 70 people supposed to be getting charged. It's like more charges. Like that thing is still going on.
Wow.
And he's talking,
pardoning them, right?
Yeah.
If I get in, y'all good. Y'all cool.
Right.
Yeah.
I need you to turn your hat backwards, though. I need you to turn your hat backwards, man. They not cutting us a check, man. You got the Mercedes. It ain't cutting us a check, man. You're breaking the rules on the show, baby.
Okay.
You're going to flip it down? You're going to turn it back? What you going to do, man?
I ain't doing that.
We got to just deal with it today?
Yeah.
Next time?
Next time. I got you.
But what you think about him running? Like, what do you think about him running again? Like, he didn't get impeached, so he can actually run again. Like, that's scary.
I don't think he can run all he wants. I doubt if he wins. It's just going to be the same outcome. But I mean,
same outcome. He won last time. What you mean same outcome? He won last time.
How did he win? Who the president of the United States right now?
No, he's going 2024. You said you don't care if he runs again.
Like, he's not going to ever be a United States president ever again. You don't have to worry about that.
Why do you think that's going to happen?
Because not only even the government is against it. They'll make sure, trust me, they'll make sure that it won't happen.
You got a lot of faith in our government.
You got to understand, he tried to destroy the Constitution and democracy. He tried to just demolish what the United States is all about.
Well, as we speak, there's a lot of Trump supporters right now.
Okay, they can support all they want.
It's like 71 million right now.
And it's a lot of non-supporters also.
Right. So I'm just saying, him to have the opportunity to run, I think it's scary because what he did to the country, like you said.
Yeah.
But what's scary is that what he did with the country, people agree with it. See, the scary part is not him running again.
Right.
The scary part is that everything after what he's done, There are people that's still supporting him.
Right. But everyone didn't agree with it. Everyone didn't agree with it.
I have a lot of Trump supporters.
He wouldn't be president. He was trust me, like, put it this way. If everybody was in the polls for
that, it was a whole thing with the rallies and different countries and areas and people being bold and being disrespectful, that these people, this may come again. And that's what my whole point is. The difference between saying, okay, he's going to run again. He had a tease rally and nobody showed up.
Right.
I have people right now still on my timeline, right? Lucky to be my friend, right?
Right.
Because they really support this guy for like what he did was very important. And I got to stress this because people like to say when you talk about Trump, and we don't do politics on here, so this is not a politician thing.
Right.
I was going to make a point about Trump and get out the way.
Right.
For those that feel like he created a lot of jobs for some people, they say, well, he created more jobs than anything and more jobs for people of minorities and things like that.
Right.
Just understand that he did not raise the pay when he created those jobs. It was minimum wage job. People can barely live.
Man.
And they got those jobs. And they're trying to say, well, he created jobs. No, he didn't increase the minimum wage.
So where are these jobs at that he created?
Any job. He just saying people, any job. But I just think it's scary that this is about to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care if a Republican gets in office. I don't care if it's Democratic. I don't care if it's a liberal. I don't care if it's an independent. But if that man gets in office, he's way too powerful, and we've seen what he could do. So I'm just saying, it's going to be something else.
We'll see.
But
I know he mad and he upset. So
what's he mad and upset about?
Because he lost.
He don't care like that, though. That's the problem. Like, when you have that much support, he don't care.
Yeah, but what he did was very damaging, you know what I'm saying, to this country. And the whole world's seen it. So, I mean, you can't allow that. You know what I mean? You can't allow that. So I seriously doubted if he ever will become a United States president, United States president again. I seriously doubt that. You don't have to worry. You can sleep.
Well, it's the first time for everything because that was the first time, from what I understand, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, the first time that a non-politician person won president.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The first time, like I said, he was Democrat for years in his life.
Right.
And he says, I'm going to run as a Republican.
Right.
And he did that.
Right.
So it's a lot of first-time situations. So I'm not surprised. This is the first time since I've been born, I've been here for a while, not that long, but I've been here for a while, that somebody stormed the U.S. Capitol and tried to do a coup and take over. The first time. I'm just telling you, it's a lot of first times for a lot of this stuff to be happening.
That was the first time for all of us.
Thank you.
We never witnessed anything like that before.
So it's safe to say.
And that was dangerous. That was extremely dangerous.
So it's safe to say he's good for first times.
People died.
Yeah. He's good for first time. That's all I'm saying. All right, but here's what's interesting. You got two women right now from New York. They're charged for the COVID fraud with the cards, the identity cards.
Right.
Like, they're literally being charged for making fake cards.
Two women where?
In New York.
Oh, in New York?
Two nurses, though, at that.
Right.
They had a whole system.
Right.
Where they had the cards, they had a list, they was
making money off of these cards.
Listen, not only did they make money, they made $1.5 million doing this.
That's the only reason. Because the government didn't get their cut.
No, that's not why.
Okay, well, tell me why.
That's not why.
Tell us why. Tell us why.
So, somebody snitched. There's always a snitch. Remember this. When somebody goes to jail, 90% of the time, somebody snitched.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Somebody snitched. That's why we, I don't care what you think of. Somebody had to tell on you.
Okay.
So, back in, I'm going to say early as 2019, there was an undercover detective who played along with everything.
Right.
And so he got his fake card, and from there they kept the investigation running.
Okay.
But no one knew that.
Yeah, but they made $1.2 million, and Uncle Sam didn't get his cut.
They wasn't making $1 million. They wasn't making none of that money yet.
So where the stats come from?
Actually, I take it back. It was 2021, not 2019. 2021. So they did it about a year. 2021, 2022. The stats came from.
Yeah.
So it was an undercover situation, and they was watching them.
Okay.
And so once you do something undercovers on it,
right,
they don't never blow their cover early. They want to build the case on you.
Right.
So they let them run their operation.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is when you do a criminal act like that, when it's dealing with money, $20,000 is the point where it becomes a felony. Anything under 20 stacks is a misdemeanor. So it goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up. So you're saying it was in the millions. So what I'm trying to tell you is they could possibly do some real time for that.
Oh, they can, but they didn't know how much money it was yet until they raided one of the person's apartment and they kept a ledger of the money.
Oh, they got the
ledger.
They got the books.
They got the books. And they got the numbers.
They sloppy, man.
Well, no, they had their books.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Real sloppy,
they had their
man.
books.
They sloppy, man. How they get the books, bro?
They what you mean?
Why did they leave it out like that? Why they ain't put it?
No, they didn't leave it out on the table.
You ain't supposed
to
They
searched their cribs.
You're supposed to put that in a place like you're supposed to go to a bank and put that in a safe deposit box or something. Yeah, you don't just leave something like that laying around all willy-nilly, bro.
I doubt it was laying around, but I doubt they thought the feds were going to, raid their house too.
No, they should have got a safe, man.
And what's crazy about this is why this is going to be an interesting story. Mm-hmm. One of these women is married to a cop. So they're trying to say that the police was involved in as well too, and some of them may got fake vaccination cards. So this is about to get real sticky. It's gonna be bodies hitting the floor in New York.
Oh man, there's bodies hitting the floor in New York. All right, they shooting cops out there, so bodies is definitely hitting the floor.
And they're gonna be, it's definitely gonna be crazy. But what do you think about the whole fake vaccine? Like, can you imagine going to jail for fake vaccine cards?
I want one. So I'm with it. I'm with all the fake vaccine cards. Give me one. I need one. I was about to call you and see if you can get me one.
Well, I'm the plug, but come on, man.
If you could get me one or two, man.
Listen, I don't do anything illegal in America.
We were trying to go to dinner. I was like, I got you. Don't worry. I'm
listen,
gonna call Arm.
Don't call me for nothing. Y'all don't call me for nothing illegal. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know anything, nothing illegal.
But of course, you ain't answer your phone, so
I don't know. I can't answer the phone. I told you, I can't answer the phone and sleep. I didn't fix that problem yet.
Maybe it worked out for the best. I don't sure what's going to happen.
But so you pretty much would sell them and get the money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
1.5 million.
I don't know about all that, but
they had to sell a lot of cars for that. That's a lot of money.
Right.
It's a lot of people.
Right.
That's a whole ring.
See, I wouldn't be that greedy with it.
How would you not be that greedy?
Like a stack a week, maybe 500 a week.
It had to be a ring though. It got to be a whole system. This might go to racketeering.
Right.
It's gonna be that umbrella.
That tells you a lot about the vaccine, where somebody came up with fake vaccination cards. That tell you how many people was not taking the vaccine. Think about how these business got hurt when Pennsylvania put out that mandate. You go downtown, Maggiano's, any of them restaurants. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that, but they not doing nothing, man. It's a ghost town.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, a lot of people are getting vaxxed just so they can go and do the events. I had somebody tell me this week.
That's
I
not
said,
a good reason to do it.
Listen, depending on your life. I had somebody tell me this week.
Right.
I said, "Did you get vaccinated?" They goes, "Yeah, I traveled too much not to." That was their answer. So people's mindset is like, okay, whatever my lifestyle is,
right.
I
can understand that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So the vax thing is very serious. It's very going on. But keep in mind that they got nothing for Omicron. Omicron is like they creating another booster for that one. But no matter how much vax you got, it doesn't stop the Omicron.
It don't stop none of them stop anything. You could catch it regardless.
I don't know what they stopped.
I mean, you could catch it 1,000 times. All that vaccine's supposed to do is not make it as hard on you.
I thought you told me you got the jab though. No,
I got the flu shot.
Oh, you got that jab.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get that. Nah.
I thought you said, "Yo, I'm gonna get that. I think you was thinking about it, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Heavy. Yeah,
right.
I was.
And you woke up and said, "I ain't doing it." I don't even know. All right, we're know.
It's mutating and it's evolving. I mean, I don't know which strand is coming out next. If it's doing that, this can go on forever.
What do you mean?
It mutating and evolving.
Oh man, I don't know what it's doing.
You know what I mean? To something else.
It's
going to be boo-boo next week and die the week after that. I mean, come on.
It's definitely causing a lot of problems. Mm-hmm. But I want to hop off of that.
Okay.
I'm going to come back to it strongly, though.
Okay.
On something else, though.
Okay.
But I'm going to hop off of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, your girl, Tisha Campbell. Now, this is interesting, right? This is when our troll name comes in.
Tisha or Tisha?
How you pronounce it? Pick one. I know she was on Martin.
Okay.
Oh,
that's Tisha.
Whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Tomato and tomato. What's better? Potato. I don't know what.
I prefer the potato.
You know what I mean? Just don't put the L in. Just don't put the L in salmon. All right. Don't put the L in salmon. Whatever you do. Some of y'all put the L in salmon. I need to stop doing it. Stop putting the L in salmon.
Don't listen to her.
You put the L in salmon?
Nah, I don't.
Okay. Well, listen to me then. All right. So she pretty much was somewhere in Texas shooting a new movie.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And she says that they tried to kidnap her. Right. They said, okay, after the movie, whatever she's going on, she went into her hotel.
Uh-huh.
She needed to get somewhere.
Uh-huh.
She said where they were, there weren't no Ubers around.
Right.
So she had to call a taxi.
Okay.
So they called a taxi.
Mm-hmm.
It pulled up.
Okay.
It was a minivan, like a Scooby-Doo van. And they opened it up. She said it was dirty. The seats was all messed up.
Right.
The guy stepped out, told her to get in. She looked at it. It looked funny. And she says, no, I'm not getting in there.
Okay.
The guy, and she ran off back into the hotel. And she says, she asked the lady, she says, who is this number? Who is the? And the lady at the front desk says, I don't know why the guy gave you this number. We don't use this number for a taxi.
Right. And
then she went on live and she told everybody that she almost got kidnapped. So be careful and all this kind of stuff.
I mean, ain't she trying to get back though? Didn't they? I thought she was almost bankrupt.
You know what I mean? Hey, this is Brownsville, Texas.
I thought hubby left her with nothing.
Well, when I first heard the story, right, I said, "Damn, somebody trying to get her out of here."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I said, "All right, she lying." And then people said, "Come on." I said, "Listen, I don't believe it, right? I know that look you gave me." So everybody said, "Well, how you say she's lying?" I'm sitting like,
I'm trying to figure out what would she get out of that.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
See, and that's how I was put. Now I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't call him by a liar.
Right.
But she ain't telling the truth.
Okay.
It's the same thing what they do for this attention and they get a buzz.
Right.
Right. Now the funny thing is, and I got something to back that up too. That's the funny thing about it. You know me.
Right.
But so I said, all right. She said she got kidnapped. All right, cool. So she got kidnapped, or they tried to kidnap her. I mean, they tried to kidnap her. The van. First thing is when you're doing further, she's considered a high profile actor. Let's start with that, right?
All right.
She may be B-list, not A-list anymore. She may be B-list, but her name is strong, right? When you do things, if you're in the industry and you do things like the acting and things,
right?
There's chaperones and escorts,
right? Of course,
for the A-B actors,
right?
So first of all, you're not by yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you be by yourself? You're Tisha Campbell, whatever you want to pick Campbell, right?
Right.
Why is she by herself? Where's her team? Where's the people that's watching her?
Right.
For the film you're shooting, that's not how that works. Like you're not by yourself. You have a chaperone, and it's really kind of like
I told you because she took a fall. I don't know what level she is on. I don't know what level she's on right now.
Okay.
But she's not nowhere near the level she was.
Okay.
When she was on Martin.
Okay.
That's
so,
over with.
So let's just say she took a fall.
Okay.
Asked you to come to the VIP. You mean, or because you're probably not going to pay for VIP. You're one of the celebrities. And I had people that was in the industry who handled VIPs. We went and picked everybody up to make sure that our count was right for our VIP seating. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if I could do that, because I'm taught to do that, I know that's what they're doing on a bigger scale.
So you saying that this was a company that probably was just trying it out?
No.
Stepped out on the stage?
No. You gotta keep in mind, I'm saying she's not telling the truth, and why she's not telling the truth. Because she wouldn't be by herself like this. Another thing why she's not telling the truth, she went on live and she didn't seem emotional or anything.
Right.
And she shot out at the end of it. She goes, "They got me messed up. I ain't Gina," like that. You know what I'm saying? So you playing with that thing. She didn't go to the cops and report it.
So was she looking for attention?
But I always tell you, when they been out for a while, like you said,
Right.
they need to come back.
Yeah.
They
right.
got to be something controversial to get the buzz while they're working on something.
Wow.
So now she's shooting a new film or whatever she's shooting, get her name buzzing.
That's a corny buzz, though.
It's
She could have came up with something better than that.
It's a very corny buzz.
I don't think she wanted to go over the line. Like, she was kind of playing. She was kind of sissy with it, you know.
So, and
she could have came up with something way
right.
better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh my God, no, I can't believe she went through that. I can't believe they did that to her. But she probably don't want to get caught in one of them really big lies. So, you know,
she told a little lie. You know what I mean? But and everybody, like I said, most of the actors stick together on the set, unless the top people, they be off and they have their own. You gotta understand, when you're on that level, you get what is called a writer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you got certain things that you have in demand. Like if you're like a Wesley Snipes or if you're a Brad Pitt, you know, you have it. You're gonna get a special situation.
Okay.
The B's and the C-list, they still gonna be together.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now let's just say, some kind of way she was by herself.
Right.
Why would you not go to the cops if that happened? You see what I'm saying? Why would you not go to the cops? Why would you go to live?
Right.
And tell everybody what just happened to you?
Right. Right. Makes sense.
Right.
I mean, if you thought it was that serious, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what? Reason she probably didn't go to the cops, because ain't nobody looking for her. Like, I could see if she was in a... I mean...
Ain't nobody looking for her?
Ain't nobody looking for her. Like, you know, ain't nobody looking for her. Man.
So, I mean, but here's... Okay, so I told everybody she was lying, right? Now, days go by, almost a week, not even, right? The Brownsville Police Department, from the area happened, they step in. They said it's very unfortunate because they take human trafficking serious, right?
Right.
They said, upon review and record, they said, first of all, we found out about, you know, her situation through social media.
Okay.
Instead of her coming to them.
Right.
Second, they said they went to the hotel. There was no camera or any recognition of her staying in the hotel or her even being there or to validate her story.
Wow.
Because, see, they had to step in because you talked about human trafficking and you talk about, you see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So the police department just says, you know, we hope she's okay, everything is safe.
Wow.
But on our end, there's no camera footage. There's no log of the hotel stay she was there.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, what do you think? Tell me your thoughts there, Lateef. What do you think?
Games people play. Wow. Yeah, that sounds like somebody want attention. I mean, you know, reaching out for attention. And like you said, trying to put a little spark on it, you know, the back burner. So, woof, you know, that fire would ignite, and, you know, but she gonna have to do better than that.
Yeah, it's always a red flag when somebody don't go to the police. Yeah. That's all. I'm not saying every time people go, but if that really happened, you think she'd be on there laughing and joking, like, I ain't no joke, and I ain't Gina. Like, women would be distraught, really shaking if that happened.
Especially if you think somebody really after you. If you think somebody really after you.
Right.
Because, you know, that could be a life and death situation. So,
right. You know, that was all, you know. But hey, listen, if you guys like what y'all hearing, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you guys just do what you do. Just like and comment, share. Right. If y'all don't like what we talking about, tell us that. Say, listen, I don't like what y'all talk about. I'm fine with that. Right. And give us that view. But so here's what's interesting. So Fashion Nova, this great brand, everybody, you know, Fashion Nova.
Yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah, they was in court.
For what?
It was in court. It was a settlement situation. Why? Because so pretty much, and you wanna know what the settlement was? $4.2 million they had to pay, right?
Right.
Because what happened is what they were doing, they were getting bad reviews.
Fashion Nova.
Right. About their garments.
Right.
And they were paying somebody to remove those bad comments.
Oh.
So let's just say you bought a shirt or pants from them.
Right.
The stitching wasn't right.
Right.
Something wasn't right.
Right.
You gave a bad review.
Right. That's against the law?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because
but I know people have been doing it forever, so I mean, it ain't nothing new.
Well, it was keeping it hush.
Right.
They were trying their best to keep it hush.
So they sell bad clothing, basically.
Yes.
And they was getting a lot of bad reviews.
Yes.
Which would have hurt production, right?
Yes.
And manufacturing. And they got somebody to go in there and clean it up. So they got a cleaner. Okay. All right.
But this was going on since 2019.
Dang.
You see what I mean?
Right.
But it's a slap because it ended up being a settlement now.
Right.
Because they settled. But before it was the whole thing they brought up on charges. But this is why I think it's a funny joke. It's a slap in the face.
But settling with who? What's the settlement for? The people who was buying the garments?
Nah, it's so pretty much they were sued, right?
Right. Because
they were people like if everybody keep complaining and you gotta go to court because the charges and things like that.
Right.
You know, it's like it's almost like a public situation, but the feds step in.
Right.
They do investigation of these complaints.
Right.
And what they were finding is that they were taking out all the bad comments, so people didn't know. Right. So if I was warning you not to buy a product,
right,
you wouldn't know that.
I'm erasing the warning label.
Right.
Wow.
Right. You're going to keep doing it.
I can see that with drugs, but I can't see it with clothing. So,
I mean, of course you can't see it, but because they were doing it quietly since 2019. You know, and that's what's like. Oh wow, that's deep. But this is why I said it's a joke.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I said it's a joke, right?
Right.
Because they gross $1 billion to $3 billion. And that was in 2021.
Fashion Nova getting it in.
Yeah. That was 2021.
Wow, bro.
You know, so I'm like, really? So, but what do you think about, you know, people like the Fashion Nova brand, people hopping on it? Because now you got to look at a lot of, you ever buy something? You ever buy something and you realize that it's not the product you bought? Or it's not as good as you thought it was?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
But you're realizing how did you, you know, why did someone else say it was a good product?
I ain't naming no sneakers, but I know sneakers you could pay $175 for and they last a day. And people still out there buying them. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? You can wear them maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times, and then the whole war is gone. Like, I mean, I just paid almost a deuce, and come on, man. But yeah, I felt that before. Yeah,
but and that's what happens. These big companies pay, but $4 million is nothing to $3 billion.
No, it's not.
That's not what I'm saying. They said take that. That's why I said it's like a joke.
Big business.
So they can still continue doing it.
They ain't the only big business that just get the slap on their hand.
So if they pay the fine for doing that every time, because I don't think they stop from doing that. They just paying for it. Nobody goes to jail. You got to pay $4 million. They're like, oh, what we got to pay again? Oh, we're sorry. Take this $4 million.
Yeah, take some bonuses for your wife and kids.
Yeah, right.
Wow,
so I just thought that was crazy to know that, you know.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
And to answer your question, the FTC is the one that brought him on charges. Okay. And that's the Federal Trade Commission. Just so people know. I mean, that's the one that sued him. Right. That's federal.
Right.
And that deals with, you know, when you deal with trades and goods in the US, everything comes through that. So closing the trades and goods. That's kind of where that came from.
Wow.
You know. But that's crazy, I know. Something sad and crazy. I just got to touch on it. I don't think it's really a long thing. Okay. But it just recently happened in New York where a firefighter was putting out a blaze and got fatally shot. It killed him. Somebody ended up shooting a firefighter who's been on the force for 21 years up in New York. Right. He's putting out a fire in a dumpster. Right. And they shot and killed
a firefighter. Man,
I want to rest in peace to that guy and his family, and condolences to his family.
I mean, I hear a lot of stuff.
I never heard that before in my life.
I mean, I heard a lot of trifling things.
I think that's like the top of trifling right there.
But how do you
a firefighter?
How do you get shot putting out a fire? That's how you know what's going on in this country is just going a little bit too far. And it's about to get worse. But damn,
he left back a wife and and two kids. You know,
that means everybody got to stop taking things for granted, man. Stop taking life for granted. Stop thinking you just gonna be here. Stop thinking it can't be you. Anytime a firefighter gets shot and murdered, putting out a fire. It don't even make sense. It got to be 1 in a trillion.
I said New York, right? It's California. I'm sorry. It's California fire.
It still got to be
West
1
Coast.
in a trillion.
West Coast, right?
It has to be 1 in a trillion. It's probably, if you go through the history of the United States of America, you probably can't find one documentation of a firefighter getting shot and murdered putting out a fire.
That's why I brought it up, because I knew it'd get under your skin. I knew you. You know what I mean? I knew that'd get you talking, because I knew that'd really trigger you. That is horrible.
Wow.
That is horrible to happen.
Man, tricking me the whole show, bro.
I know. No, I'm just saying, but that topic right there was emotionally sad to see that actually happens in the day.
Right.
Where of all the things, so somebody had to set something up where they, you know what I mean? Because they're putting out, first of all, why is the dumpster on fire? Let's start with that. Okay. So the dumpster on fire, call the fire department.
Okay. Right?
They don't just come out on their own.
Right.
Right? You call the fire department, they put out the fire,
right,
and the guy starts shooting them.
Goodness, man.
That's terrible. Yeah. So there had to be something going on.
I want to say it's unbelievable in this time and day, but it's not.
Well, the story's going to come out with the guy that did it because, of course, they got him. You know, so we're going to find out why he did it. He's coming on charges.
Yeah, he probably bruised and battered, battered by now.
But I mean, I had to touch on it. I ain't want to get too heavy on it. It was. How could you not talk about that?
That's wild, man.
How could you not?
That's wild, man.
Are you following this Janet Jackson documentary?
No, I'm not.
Me either. But I'm gonna catch it. But some things going on, and they bring up all these things. And what's interesting is, somewhere along, she was doing an interview a while back, and they asked her. She pretty much says that Alicia Keys would be her fun. If she had to have a lesbian fling, it'd be with Alicia Keys.
I would love to see that.
I said that like
I would want to watch. I would want to sit there and watch that. I mean,
I think the world would want to watch that.
Put that on film.
I think the world would want to watch that. But it's like, what do you think?
Sheesh.
It's like Alicia Keys responded like, "Wow, if she called me. If she said that I must be bae or something like top of the line of gender." It's like,
no,
where did it even come from?
I don't think she.
You don't think she top of the line?
Nah. I don't think Janet was calling her gay or lesbian. Or
no, she didn't. She said bae. She's more or less saying, the ass gender. It was an old interview, and the reason why it popped up was probably her documentary is out.
Right.
This was like years ago. This might have been 2002, or it might have been years ago.
Right.
But 2003, and they start bringing old stuff up.
Right.
Because all this does is spice up the documentary.
Oh, it does. I'm already spiced.
Right.
I told you I didn't care about it. Now I'm ready to find it.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think they put that out there.
I'm ready to go find that one, bro. But
celebrities having flings.
I would love to be the fly in the room on that one, bro.
I don't know why she picked Alicia Keys though.
What you mean?
No, of all the people, I wouldn't think Janet Jackson would say, if I was a lesbian, I would pick.
There's a lot of lesbians that would pick Alicia Keys.
And there's a lot of ones that would pick different people too.
Man, well, the Red Bones, you know how that go.
I can't even see transition.
Red Bones have the most fun. They just do.
No, but all right. So crazy enough, right? There's a rapper you don't even know of, right?
Okay.
And so, only reason I'm bringing this up is because he had a performance, and guy ESTG, right, young rapper, right? Okay. He got a hot song 5500 with Lil Baby, 42 Doug, and all these guys. But the whole point is, so he's at a venue, and he's going to be made $50K. He turns down $50K. He says because he don't want to be searched. So he ended up leaving the bills. Right. So he's supposed to come perform. The security was going to search him, and he says, "I'm not going. You're not going to do that to me." And he leaves.
What?
Right. And he turns down $50K.
That don't sound right.
Well, it happened. But do you think that
that's first of all, it angers me that somebody would turn down $50,000 because they don't want to get searched. I mean, come on, man. What are you trying to prove?
It's like he should have his own security or something. And this is actually he's a Louisville artist. But my thing is, he must be eating already then. He must be getting plenty of money. But the whole point is,
turn down $50,000. He's tripping.
Why not just hire personal security? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it comes down to that,
maybe he can't afford it.
he turned down $50K. Not to, like. What do you think is going to happen that you got to?
What did he have on him that he ain't want people to find? That's the question you might want to ask.
But still, because you actually lose money when you get booked and you don't perform.
He must have had something illegal on him.
I'm just saying, but what is going on today?
I would have went to the bathroom, got rid of that, and came and got my $50K. I could have bought more.
Well, I was thinking his entourage maybe carrying, but then maybe everybody had to get searched. Probably, maybe everybody had to get searched. That might have been the whole thing.
Okay.
And I think maybe he was like, but I'm like, okay, so if he got searched, that means everybody else got searched.
Right.
So what's the big deal?
Right.
As if somebody's going to come bum rush you when you come.
That doesn't make any sense. That don't make any sense to me at all. I don't get that.
So when you just hire security?
Yeah, of course.
I was just like, I had to touch. I still got to touch on that. So that's really crazy.
Yeah, security is like American Express. Never leave home without it. You know, when you're in that business. So,
right.
You know.
I mean, that's why
I'd already had that in place.
I mean, that's why Mayweather always has his security with him. A lot of people.
He got to.
You know.
He got the towers with him.
Yeah, you seen him? The big post. Well, maybe they look like towers because he's short. I think he's like.
That's what they call them, the Twin Towers.
Yeah, but Mayweather's not that tall, though, I'm saying. He's we all know that.
It ain't gotta be that tall for you to notice a tree.
He's not that tall.
You know a tree when you see one, bro. I don't care if a rabbit was on the ground. You know a tree when you see one.
You know a tree when you see one?
Yeah, them boys is big, man.
So you know that the singer Adele. Mm-hmm. Now last week I didn't touch on it,
and I like her.
Oh, you like her?
Oh, I like her.
I appreciate you liking her. It's one of my favorites. But so last week I didn't touch on it, but she had canceled her residency in Vegas. She was supposed to perform her album in Vegas, and she canceled. She said, I had a problem with COVID, and the team has COVID pretty much, and because of that, they couldn't get things right.
Okay.
Couldn't get things right. This is the story, that she's canceling the show because of COVID issues and people missing practices.
Okay.
So everybody was like, oh man, what's going on with Adele and the show, and they're trying to figure out what to do with people that bought tickets and things.
Right.
All right, so now the real story come out this week.
Right.
That she's having a problem with her new boyfriend, Rich Paul.
Okay.
So now the real story comes out that people in like camp are talking now because they wasn't going to go with that story because I guess and they're saying, oh well, she was crying during rehearsals all the whole time. They couldn't figure it out.
Man. She tripping.
He called her on the phone. But what do you think about that? Have you ever missed money because of a relationship?
No.
Or have you ever let a relationship get in the way of your money, your business?
No.
No.
I mean, that's something you carry with you. You carry around. You silent. People don't know what you're going through. You just keep it to yourself. You don't tell people your business, man. You work it out, with yourself. But with her, I understand women are emotional, man. Women are emotional. But, some women,
They said he kept calling the phone. Mm-hmm. She's answering the phone. She break it down crying. They had to keep taking breaks. So I'm like, that relationship can't last long. That's her new relationship since she got divorced.
And it's new.
Right.
Since she got divorced.
It's probably not even a year.
He ain't for you.
That's the one, I think.
That's not the one for you, duh.
That's the sports agent guy.
Yeah, he not the one. You need to come to the hood and get you some real pipe.
Well, he's from the hood. It's a black guy.
He ain't from the hood.
But listen, what do you think, though?
You need a thug. Man, dingo, you need some pipe. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of money, and there's some people out here that would appreciate it and treat you the right way. Treat you like the queen you are, duh.
But what do you think about that conversation, and what do you think they're arguing about to the point where she's crying? And I think they're going through a breakup.
She don't need to cry.
I think she's going, no, but I'm saying.
She don't need to cry.
I think she's going through a breakup.
You don't need to cry, Adele. Come to the G shop. We got you. You're going to forget about him the first night. I guarantee it.
Your guarantee stuff?
Guarantee.
We can't go off your guarantee.
Oh, man.
But now, on a serious note, what do you think that conversation is about?
I'm serious.
I know. Forget you being your guarantee. There's not going to be a guarantee.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, what do you think about the actual, what's going on in that conversation to the point where she's actually crying and breaking down.
Cause she like him. She like him.
But no. What
if it's been a year, I guarantee you she love him.
Okay,
if it's been 1 year, I guarantee you she love him. Cause women fall in love with you the first week, or the first day, or the first month. They fall in love instantly. Women just do that, man. They just emotional, man.
So glad you said that.
Women are very emotional.
So glad you said that. It's not enough time. All right,
well, come on, time.
I'm just saying, but I was just saying, what do you think was really going on? I think I'm gonna continue some of these topics next week that we're on here.
Always with the
I'm gonna have to, because I got some great stuff, man. We got some great stuff. We just getting started. This show is just getting started.
You had some great stuff the whole show.
You ain't even seen I got some.
So what? You got a bag of goodies?
I got a bag.
You got a pad. I got goodies.
I got a bazooka on my shoulder.
I got something. Black Arm got a pad.
I got something to blow the. But but back on that, I just want to know what that conversation is. Every day he calling and she's crying. So what did he do? See, remember, he had to do something.
If he made her cry, she need to leave him alone.
No, but he had to do something is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did something to make her cry.
Right, and okay.
So he messed up. He lost his chance, Del.
Right.
We waiting for you here at the G-Spot. Come on through. Boo.
That's good money.
That's boo, boo.
That's good money. It's all good. It's good money.
Boo, boo.
Listen, I don't know.
Boo, boo.
I know I said I was going to talk about coronavirus again real fast.
But you are.
Nah, I said I wasn't. I was. I said we'll come back to it.
But you are.
But I don't know how to squeeze it in.
Don't.
I may just come back in two, because it's
Bring
about
it back next week.
Yes, it's about why corona. It's about what's going on overseas, and as far as Hong Kong and China, and the zero tolerance coronavirus law that they have. Like, they have a whole curfew and everything where they're shutting down factories and things like that.
Again?
They've been doing it. They're still doing it.
I thought they had no cases.
No, they have a lot of cases.
In China?
Yes, the Omicron.
Oh, so
right. And they have a zero tolerance.
That's called.
But that's affecting over here because the goods and shipments can't happen because
that's why the supermarkets running out.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is shut down because you can't get the stuff from China because a lot of factories shut down and closed.
People say, I can't get this. We ain't got no more of that.
Right.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
The government over China, they have a zero tolerance policy. If one person has test positive,
right,
they don't send them home.
Right.
To quarantine,
right?
They shut down the whole entire company and the whole entire factory.
We got a lot of land, man. We should be manufacturing our own stuff here.
I mean, we do manufacture,
especially when it comes to food.
We do manufacture a lot of stuff.
We got stop, man. Bring the farmers back. Goodness gracious, man. Bring the farmers back.
All right, so dang, I don't know where to go, but all right, so your boy Elon Musk, right?
Elon Musk. I don't know where to go. Elon Musk.
Listen,
I don't know no damn Elon Musk.
So listen, Elon, there's a name.
Who is he?
Right? Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man.
Elon Musk. Who is he?
All right, I'm gonna just let you sit there with that. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with him. I ain't falling for that. You know what Elon Musk is.
I'm gonna talk about somebody I don't know.
The billionaire Elon Musk.
No, I'm still lost.
You joking?
No, I'm dead serious, man. I don't know no damn.
All right.
I don't even know if I know any billionaires but me.
But who?
Oh, you too.
What the? Anyway, so just real quick, because I know this.
Billionaire Radio. All right, go ahead.
So Elon Musk, man, the billionaire. He might be a trillionaire. You know, he owns XYZ. You know,
just name something he owns, and I'll know him.
What, Tesla? Like what?
All right, just say that. That boy, I know him.
You know him?
Tesla, yeah, I know
but
that.
But you didn't know.
I know Tesla.
But you know Elon Musk.
I know Elon Musk.
Now you know him.
That's my man.
So now you know his man.
You just said that, man. Well, yeah, I know the boy.
So there has been for months this 19-year-old kid, right, who understands aviation and tracking planes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's been tracking Elon Musk's private jet on Twitter.
Yes.
He has a whole account on Twitter.
Is that stalking?
No, because he just has he has all the the boy's father is in the business of aviation and planes, and he knows how. He has the software to track it.
Is that legal?
Yeah,
you could track somebody plane,
but this
with a drone.
It was just tracking. It wasn't not a drone. He's using coordinates and things.
Oh,
he knows how to track different things.
What, using other people's satellites?
So Elon Musk gets wind of this though.
Right.
And he says, "Listen, man, I need you to shut down," because he's telling on Twitter everywhere Elon Musk is going with his private jet.
Oh wow!
And Elon Musk says, "Hey, this is a danger to security. Please shut down your page."
Right.
He says, "I'll give you $5,000 for your page." The 19-year-old laughs. He laughs. He says, I'm having too much fun doing this for you to give me $5,000. Billionaire. Was that an insult? Think about that. It says, I'll give you $5,000 to shut that page down.
That's why I said, is it legal for this kid to be doing this thing?
Well, Elon Musk sent them a DM, asked them to do it.
Oh, now I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's legal.
It's legal to follow somebody and let the whole world know where they at and where they going?
Well, it's legal to have the software he has to do what he does, because it's what they use to track plane coordinates so they don't crash and run into each other.
Oh, my goodness. So, but it's not legal to put it out there. I don't think it's fair to tell everybody where he's going.
Well, he'd have been locked up a long time ago if it was illegal.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going on for months.
Dang, yeah.
It was like a fan-based thing.
Well, he's going to have to get the kid some more money then.
Well, the kid asked for $50,000.
That's cool. Give it to him.
And then, so Elon Musk says, let me think about it, because I don't feel right for paying to get a page shut down.
Well, he offered.
I'm laughing because you got a 19-year-old kid.
And Facebook can't do nothing about it. I mean,
it's
the
Twitter.
Gram can't do nothing.
It's Twitter.
Twitter can't do nothing about it, huh?
It's nothing to do. He's not breaking no rules. He just knows where the plane is. And he tells everybody.
That kid is bread, man.
He's 19 years old.
That 50 stacks ain't going to hurt you, man.
I think it's worth $1 million to shut it down.
Come on, man. He spent that in the 50-50 club.
The kid at 19 doesn't even have the value of money. He's too young. He don't care.
Give it to him.
That's what I'm saying. He don't really want the money. He literally said, I'm having too much fun doing this.
Well, he needs to stop. Take the bread and stop. And start messing with somebody else, man.
He's getting all the fans and everything else.
What's to stop him from starting a new page?
Yo, let me tell you, next week,
selling them pages.
Listen, next week what we're gonna talk about, I'm telling you, we're gonna talk about if the girl does certain things, she's playing games to get rid of her. Because we ain't got time to get into it.
Oh, you gonna wait till now to talk about some chicks moving funny? Yeah. I got a whole catalog.
How we gonna fit that in 2 minutes?
We can't.
You know
These moving funny chicks, bro.
Listen.
Damn.
And
shout out.
But I did say next I was gonna talk about why women reject you and still act interested. We're still gonna talk about that.
Oh man.
I know. So
next week's show gonna be the bomb.
I don't know if I can squeeze it in. I don't know. But sadly we gotta but what we can close out sadly is Chelsea Christ, how you pronounce her last name? Chelsea Christ, she's the Black Miss America 2019. She died today, committed suicide at 30 years old.
Dang, sorry to hear that. Rest in peace, Queen.
Rest in peace to her and her family.
Rest in peace, Queen.
And she posted on her last post before she did it, because they said she jumped off a building in New York City. So we don't know what it is, but she's actually a successful attorney and things like that.
She jumped off a building?
That's what they said.
Oh, she got heart.
Well, she said that she cringes.
Couldn't have been me.
She cringes turning 30 because the world, how they treat older people. And she felt like she's getting older. So it might have been a mental health thing.
It gets greater later, trust me.
I just want to read what she said when she was 2019 Miss America before we close out the show, and what was said. And she had an essay, and she pretty much said, while she was doing Miss America, she pretty much said, why earn more achievements just to collect another win? Why pursue another plaque or medal or line item on my resume if it's for vanity's sake, rather than out of passion? Why work so hard to capture the dreams I've been taught by society to want when I continue to only find emptiness? That is so deep. And they feel like that was a sign of the times that nobody caught. When she read that, she might have been dealing with depression already.
She had mental health.
Right.
Definitely.
Man, listen, man. Mm-hmm. I know, like, comment, share,
subscribe,
all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. We thank y'all for tuning in. Mm-hmm. It's episode 42, mm-hmm. Billionaire Radio.
Outfit for you.
And outfitforyou.com. Michael at outfitforyou.com. We thank y'all. We out.
Billions.